Alright, I want to show you one more thing, and that's updating the mass and updating the walls along with it. So we're going to do that. And what you need to be able to do is to select the mass, the conceptual mass family, and edit it. So we're going to select it and go to Edit Family. And then I'm going to zoom in on this guy. And I am actually going to go into an elevation. I want to be able to see this profile so I can work on it. And so I'm going to go into an east elevation here, zoom in, and then I'm just going to go to wireframe, right, so I can see this guy. And what I want to do is I just want to adjust. Let's say we wanted to really scoop a lot more light in and create like a overhang right there. And maybe this just gets a little higher as well. So we just open that aperture up, and you can now see if I go to my 3D view here, right, and I can go back to our shaded view, right, that you can see that form has updated. So now if I go to load into project, it says, do you want to overwrite the existing version? And I say, yes, I do. And it overwrites it, but the walls don't quite update. But if you come in and you select the wall, you'll get update to face, right? And it will then update to that face. So it will automatically, right, adjust to the conceptual mass, which is kind of cool, right? So if you've got a conceptual mass, and you could do the same thing with update to face. So there's the roof. So now we've got kind of this big, huge monitor area that's sucking that light in. And then we probably want to put a roof on this guy, right? Because otherwise light would come right in it. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my, let's just go to an elevation. And if we want to put a roof on that guy, let's go ahead and we can move this roof level. Oops, those roofs are adjusting to that. So let's not do that. So the roof is actually on the roof level, so when I move it, the roof moves with it. So I'm going to use level 2 and kind of bring it up, and I want it to be sort of aligned with that. So I'm going to type in align and pick the edge of that box and pick the level. So it's kind of stuck on that level. So I'm going to come in to level 2, and I'm going to make a roof. So I'm going to go to Architecture, Roof, and we can put a basic 9-inch roof, and you can see that it wants to go in and pick the edges of things, right? So I can actually hover over something, and sometimes if you tab select, it'll just flip all the way around. So we're basically making the outline of the roof. And right now it actually is going to slope all of these up to a point. So let's just see what happens. So I'm just going to hit check. And if we go to our 3D view, right, so that was a little high. I actually need that roof to be seated down in there. So let me close my hidden windows, and let's go to our east elevation, right? So really we need this guy to be kind of down low where this is, right? So if I go to wireframe right here and I pick that and I move it, right, that roof is going to move right along with it, and I can come in and align with that line the level. Okay, so now let's see if we got it in the right place. 3D. Oh, we're getting closer. Right, it needs to be a little larger though. It looks like I picked the interior when I need that exterior line. So let's just go back to our level 2 schematic, and if I pick that roof and go to edit footprint, see if it'll do an align with that. If I align with that, align with that, align with that, and align with that, big green check, go to our 3D view, And now we've got a roof. Looks like pagoda-ish. So now we could actually go to our section, right? And our section is going to update based on those different updated changes. And I could come in and right click on this and apply template properties, schematic section, click OK, and it'll sort of fill that stuff in. You're going to get a little bit of funky intersections when things come together. You can try to join them and clean them up. But really what I'm interested in you guys doing is working on even just focusing in on this little area right here.